Hello guys, how you doing? Thank you to all the new subscribers, all the people that support me. Thank you, welcome. It's a beautiful morning. Today's Wednesday. Got a great message for you. Gonna be another way how we supposed to be as humans, but a lot of humans, the thing I'm about to tell you, a lot of us are still not aware, but I only give you the truth and the law of God, how we're made. And I appreciate you all. Guys, I ask you to take that manly outward coat off, which is your flesh, and ask you to be your true self, the spiritual being, because that's what we truly are. We are spiritual beings. As a spiritual being, then you don't have your ego involved, and you know that what I'm telling you is from being a spiritual being, and my message comes from the universal God. Guys, today's topic, Great Awakening 2020. Each individual man's situation is his fault. Law of attraction. Great Awakening 2020. Each man's own situation is his own fault, per your law of attraction. Guys, I want you to read Mark chapter 11, verse 23. If you believe in your heart, truly believe in your heart that the mountain can be cast in the sea, God says that it can happen because you truly believe it in your heart. So everything in life starts by how we think inside. So a lot of people will say pray, but that's fine for the people that believe it. What about the people that don't pray? That's why I didn't give you the next verses after that. Creepy like this, because many people, many men and women do not pray. So that's why I didn't mention the next chapters, because I know you can pray and ask for things. That's for but many people pray, but what do you really believe inside yourself? That's what happens to you. So why we got so much chaos and confusion? Because people look to leaders for everything and they don't take control themselves. So when I started my own journey, that's what I did. I started learning about what I think I attract, and I started taking my life back. I started going to God to be my leader only. Because what many men do, they'll say, I know that, but then they give their power to another man. Some men will say they take control, then you still go to another man and follow what he says. Instead of, you're supposed to go to God first. God should be your only leader. And I ask you a question too, if you do follow leaders on the TV. Ask yourself 10 things that they did for humanity. Write it down. If you can't name 10 things for humanity, and take your ego man out of it. Those people you see on TV making millions and billions. So you should be able to write on a piece of paper 10 things they did for humanity. If you can't do that, you already know your answer. So many of these people we seeing on TV that you think are good for you, I just gave you an easy way to resolve if they're good or not. I don't care what you say out your mouth. The people on the TV that's making millions and billions that we know can help feed the poor, that can help give people homes, that can help those people. If you can't name 10 things they did for humanity, your question's already answered. You have to be true to yourself and your spiritual being and get your manly self and ask yourself with the leaders you follow today on the television. Many of them sit and talk, but they're in power where they could do a lot of things for humanity. Do they do it? When they're politicians and they're out of the politician, right? They're no longer, what are they still doing for humanity? Those are things you should be researching. Many men, what they do, they listen to a great speech, but they don't research the person. They say, oh, listen, did you hear what so-and-so said? That's nothing of God. That's not wisdom at all. That's what many people are still doing today. But to get out of that, why not take control of your own life? Then you ain't got to worry about it. So everything, man, you got to stop getting, like all the hatred and all that, that's the man themselves. What you put out is what you give back. See how the catch is? So if I'm hating this person, I'm hating myself. That's what I'm putting in my life. If I think all Caucasian men are bad, or all African American men are bad, or all Asians are bad, you attract that into your life. See the catch? That's where we go downhill. You have to change how you think, man, to attract what you need or what you want in your life. So that's the message today, man. That's what you see, all the chaos and confusion. Many men are not putting in their life what they want. That's what you must do. Yeah, so everybody must do that. You must take control of your life and start changing your thoughts. I give you Psalms 82:6 again. You are a God of the Most High. Every person is a child of God. So he simply gives you how you think in your heart first. So before you speak, you thought about it. Because a lot of people say the tongue, but you thought about it first. So it's the thinking first. You don't have to say anything to attract it. Whatever your burning desire in your heart is, how you see the world, that's what he gives you. If you don't do that and you trust a leader over yourself and you don't research the leader, shame on you. When I got out the matrix, I researched every leader I followed. I put in the Google searches, is this person corrupt? Why you won't do it, I don't know. I don't give you names. You're supposed to know everybody you follow and you believe in. You're supposed to do your research. That's how people get conned. They hear the person talk really great, but they don't research them. Did you know you can search names in the white pages for con artists? Yeah, you could pay an extra $4.99. You could put a person's name in the white pages for domestic people. People in the public is in Google. They can't hide. All their dirty laundry is in Google, and you keep searching, and then your YouTube. It's videos about them. So not just the information, it's the videos about them. Then if you keep seeing the information piling up, it's already a red flag. We as men, we're taught to keep listening to what they say, but we don't watch the actions, man. But take control of your life. That's what this awakening is. God wants us to stop following men and come to him first. Do your prayer and then do your meditation and listen to your message from the universal God, and he will give you. So when you get 2, 3, 4 people telling you a person's bad and you keep saying, no, I know what I believe, that's foolish. These people that really value you as a person telling you a person bad and you say no, and then the person you see on TV, you don't know them personally, and then you don't research, that's really backwards thinking. A lot of times we trust the people that we love, We trust them less than the people on TV we really don't know. That's how Hollywood does you, man. That's a sucked into the matrix. I got relatives now, I'll tell them certain people bad, they never research it. But the person on TV, they don't know them personally, never met them. But I still love them, but that's where they're at. That's not a godly mindset. The person that loves you telling you that this person bad, like not just me, but others, and you don't research, that's terrible. I'm definitely not there. Somebody tell me somebody bad, I'm gonna say, okay, let me look. If I know the person love me, they're not doing it to, they're not doing it out of spite, they're doing it out of love. You have to wake up. Is that what's going on in your life? Do you have a loved one telling you someone bad and you don't research it, but you believe the person on the TV that did nothing for you? That's how the matrix is. That's what's going on now. People believe more people on the TV than they do their own loved ones and relatives. I told you the television is satanic. Television was created by who? Your Illuminati, your deep, so it's never for you. When they keep putting certain people on television, you can believe they're not of God, most of them. There's some good for human, but they're going to talk bad about them or ridicule them or not show them as much. But the one they want you to see, the one that's really bad, they're going to keep putting that person out in front of you. Because that's the Satan's world. But men fall for it hook, line, sinker, and they don't take control of their own life. But anyway, guys, please read Mark 11:23. It starts with you. Everything the world in now is because of their thinking, and majority rules. So if they put, I'm gonna give you an example. So if they say we're gonna put out mandatory vaccines, and you see that and you believe it in your heart, so shall it be done unto you. You don't have to believe what you see. You could click off. You could click and don't listen to it anymore. What most people do, they see that message and they start sharing it. You know what? They said they're going to do. That's the power. This virus going to kill everybody in America. Instead of you ignore it, say, you know what? There is no sick. Most people will see that message and share it. And then say, hey, I'm helping you. No, you didn't help me. If you never shared that message, I would have never known. God, there is no sickness. What you think in your heart is what you attract. So if you believe that thing, that's why. We have our own human nature, our own human instinct, and God protects us all. We don't let our natural way of protecting us works. We try to overanalyze everything. You are a child of God. Even the wicked ones are a child of God. So he gives them too what they want, but they perish. He loves them, but they chose their own destiny. He can't do anything about it because he already wrote the stuff there. You guys take care. Have a beautiful day. Take control of your life and you change everything. Put all good thoughts there every day. And then you're planting the great seeds and stop. You become your own leader. Let no one follow you but God. You only follow God. That's it. Guys, take care. Thank you.